ago, deep in the Appalachian wilds, a group of drunken misfits joined forces to play Dungeons and Dragons. Inspired by boredom and equipped with loose morals and a questionable understanding of the rules, our heroes ventured forth to strange new lands. Gather up your dice, your manuals, and your livers, and please join us on a quest to make absolute fools of ourselves. This is Botched, a D&D podcast. Yes,
Welcome, Botched listeners,
to an in-betweener. Hi, I'm Austin. I will be your DM for this wonderful 2-episode extravaganza where who knows what'll happen. It's only gonna be 2 episodes.
It's gonna be 7.
We might not even make it to the second.
It's gonna be a new season.
Y'all might just get
season
murdered.
5.
So, anyway, this is Austin DMing Tweener between season 4 and our exciting season 5, which we are very, very excited about doing, even though we have no idea who we're playing or what we're doing in it. So, Botch, basically.
or what the game is, or what the rules are.
Who are you?
Who are you? Who are you?
Who?
Who are you?
Where are we? Oh, okay.
Who?
I know where we are. We are in the Atlantic Ocean.
New York.
No, a little bit more to the east.
Oh, more east. Okay.
So you guys will be playing Viking raiders, who are going out on your first Viking raid, your first raid outside of Norse territories. And the plan is that you 4 will be joined with 2 large Viking warships, and you'll be raiding the northeastern coast of England. Let's introduce you, everyone. Dennis.
Hi, I'm Dennis, the world's most okayest DM, and I'm gonna be playing Björn.
Hi, this is Philip D. Keating, the imaginary nomad himself, and he'll be playing Ken.
Hi, this is John, Dr. Frankenfurter, as you may know him, and I'll be playing Eric.
Yes, this is Tristan, and I will be playing Werner Skvertzog. I'm also known as Chonky Dong on the internet.
All right, so these are our Vikings. They're going to go on an epic raid of the peasantry and poor Christian bastards that have no idea what's about to hit them.
Oh, they rich.
Well, not the peasants, but like
They have
some
rich
of
and
them.
sheep.
They're rich in spirit.
Okay, that might be true. But you guys aren't going for spirit.
We're going to steal their spirit.
Okay, you might be going to steal their spirit, but the main goal is to steal gold and ale and women and horses.
And sheep.
Sheep, yes, of course. Werner Skwertzog, you must have all of your sheep.
Björn loosely believes in Christianity because his half-brother Björnist saved Christmas one year.
Oh, that's very interesting. Which Christmas? All Christmas?
Yeah, he saved Santa Claus.
Father Christmas?
All right.
Sinterklaas?
Yeah, my half-brother Björnist.
No, I got it.
Got
I
it?
got your joke.
I got a list.
Hold on. Hey, Yearn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Björn.
Yeah.
It's Björn.
Hey, Björn. Got it. I get your jokes.
Thank you. There's one.
So our intrepid, bearded bastards have been at sea for a few days so far. The seas are calm. You're drinking, you're singing sea shanties, you're doing arm wrestling and whatever Viking stuff that you might want to be doing. I don't know. Anything specific?
Well, Björn is actually almost entirely naked, but he wears a mask because nobody knows what Björn looks like.
What does the mask look like?
It just looks like a potato sack with 2 holes cut in it.
Oh, God. Is it a sex thing?
Nope.
Okay.
Is it hand woven?
No, I think I just stole a potato sack and cut 2 holes in it.
So he
Well, I
looks
guess
like
they would be hand woven, yes.
he looks like Scarecrow when he goes swimming.
Yeah, a little bit.
Scarecrow goes to the beach. The only thing more terrifying than fear toxin is sharks!
Are my tan lines.
I will blind you. Anyone doing anything specific on the ship?
Is this a ship that has, like, oars, or is it strictly sailing?
It has oars, but that's when you're closer to land, so right now you guys are just using the sails.
Is it a ship or a boat?
It is a ship.
Where are the boats?
They are attached to the ship.
Werner,
There's a smaller landing craft, if you will.
Werner would like to maybe catch some fish because there's nothing quite like a freshly caught fish from the sea
All right.
to taste delicious.
Sure. I mean, how much of your fishing gear did you bring with you?
Well, we were going to the ocean, so I think I probably brought some nets and some poles and some hooks and a fishing knife and maybe my arm waders. I'm not really sure.
All right. Well, I guess a survival check?
And I am taking the background of fisherman, so I probably have the advantage. My survival roll will be a 20.
You absolutely know what you're doing. You've
Yes.
done this before. You've never gone on a Viking raid outside of Norse territories, but you
No.
have gone on a boat and done some fishing.
Yes, when the sea wind blows through my hair, I like it a lot, and a little bit of maybe of the mist goes whoosh into my eyes. I say, "Oh, this is the life." It's very nice.
It looks like some kind of like perfume or cologne commercial, like your Fabio
My
or
my
something.
very good rugged looks,
Oh yes, the most rugged.
and I
So,
smell wonderful.
All right, I guess go ahead and roll me a dex check to get your line out further enough, far away enough from the ship that you might be able to snag something.
I am getting the 12.
Okay. So you get a decent distance away, but it doesn't seem like anything's biting as of right now. Now, do you want to wait, or do you want to try and do like a little wiggle maneuver?
The one thing about fishing is that it takes a lot of patience, and you just have to sometimes wait for fishes to bite. But I did learn that if I flick my wrist back and forth real strong, sometimes they bite a little sooner. So I will try that.
Go ahead and do a sleight of hand.
My die, it has a 2 followed by a 0 on the same thing. Is that a good one?
That sounds pretty great. You do the flick of the wrist so perfectly well that within a few seconds you feel a little tug on the other end.
Ooh, I think I got one, guys. Who wants some fish tonight? Nobody? Okay, I guess it's mine then.
All right, strength it up.
We know eat logs.
I got me a 13 on my
That's-
strength check.
It's you're tugging. It's not really going too well though.
Ooh, it's a big fish. Maybe
It sure
someone
is.
could help grab this line for me. I hope it's not a sea serpent.
I'll just stand around watching him.
You guys, hey,
I have
who's
like
there?
a fishing spear.
Naked-
just
naked
sitting-
man.
I'm just leaning up against
He's
it.
just
but-
hanging out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like PennDOT. There's
Yeah.
one guy doing something.
Yeah.
You guys are managing.
Four people standing around.
Supervising.
Supervising, yes. All right, so go ahead and do another dex check or strength check. Sorry, strength check. See if you
Yes,
can pull
I,
this old.
I'm surprised that this fish is
Fishy
giving me
wiggler.
this much trouble. I'm a very strong man. That's why I was selected for the raiding party. But, I will get a 14s this time.
You're doing better, but it still hasn't breached the water.
This
big,
is a very strong fish, guys.
strong fish.
Hey, Ken? Ken?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
I know I can hear you.
Maybe you could help me pull on this fishing line. I have a very big fish here.
All right, so I'll put down my loot
Okay.
and help him tug on his fishing line, if you get my drift.
Would you help me?
How's it, 21?
It's amazing. So, Werner, you're struggling as you can, and Ken just kind of walks over. And how do you want to just completely show him up?
I want to push him out of the way and then take his line and then
Well, be very
literally
careful.
just
The line is slippery. That's why I couldn't get it out.
and then just lightly
Yeah.
maneuver
yeah,
my hands
oh.
up and down to reel it in.
All right. Go ahead and do another strength. Do advantage because you're showing up, Werner.
I
Like
see
it's
you've
no one's
been
business.
15?
You got it.
You've been
All right.
taking your turns at the oars. I see.
Nope, just
that-
I don't miss arm day. That's all.
So as Ken yeets Werner out of the way and just lightly tugs on the line, a massive fish flies out of the water. It's got fins on a big old fin on its back.
Damn it. Bjorn throws a spear to try and catch the fish in midair and take credit, but I botched. Damn it.
Does he fall off the boat?
I've been holding
Hold
this
on.
die for 20 minutes.
Let me just go ahead and roll this real
roll
quick.
God.
So
Hold
Bjorn,
this fish.
in an attempt to steal the glory from the already stolen glory You launch your fishing spear true about 15 feet away from where the fish actually is, and it just goes splash.
I think you got one out there. You maybe want to jump out and grab him.
Nah, I'm good.
Now, Bjorn, did you just kind of like throw it the wrong direction, or are you looking where it goes?
I mean, I was looking where it went.
Okay.
So I just threw it. That's not my main weapon. I just took a fishing
Give me
spear.
a perception check.
Okay.
Use your tower again.
I prefer not to with a 19.
Okay, so you feel disappointed in yourself, and
I'm sure your ancestors felt that one. Shame is upon you and your family.
Yeah, probably.
You're right.
It's not as bad as my half brother.
Okay.
He's at camp right now. Old Ernest.
I think I heard that maybe there were trolls in those hills. He should watch out.
Well, he tends to get scared stupid when you say the word trolls, so I hope not.
So anyway, as you see the spear just drop into the ocean, and it falls just like your mood, you see in the horizon what looks to be a massive storm on the horizon. Coming right at you guys.
I was just throwing my spear to point out that there's a storm over that
Yeah,
way.
it's a good idea, so you can't sturdy yourself on the ship with your spear anymore.
I don't need that. I got my rippling muscles for that.
Ripley muscles,
Yeah.
believe it or not.
Well done, voice and head.
Oh boy. So, as each of you sees this storm incoming,
What
it
kind of
is-
fish was it?
A fin fish.
It was a fish.
You guys, I mean,
The
hey,
marlin.
do a nature check.
I'm also
Mr.
proficient in
Fisherman.
survival.
Survivor, okay. Nature check. Let me
I
just-
got a 22.
let me look up
That's better than that.
types of fish that live in the Atlantic.
Just say marlin.
No, it's too big.
It is very big. It is a big fish.
You got a whale shark.
It is a tuna.
Tunas are big.
It's a herring.
Isn't that a bird?
Herring's a big
Oh,
fish.
herring. Never mind. Red herring. Yeah, but thinking heron.
Tiger shark.
It's a
I
tiger
had
shark.
something in
Is
my
it-
head. It is.
Is this in the
Oh
Atlantic?
no.
What's that ugly looking like dork fish?
Blob,
Grouper?
blobfish.
Blobfish?
I think it's blobfish.
I think that's too deep sea for
Yeah.
here.
But it's a huge one. Huge blobfish. Just the
Are you guys thinking
derpiest
of groper
face.
fish?
It's a
Grouper
seal.
fish?
Groper fish?
Grouper? They're
Grouper.
giant.
A Hans grouper fish.
A
Yeah.
groper fish.
Groper fish.
Grouper.
Mr. Groper?
There's blue gropers and there's groupers.
Hans groupers.
Hans Grubers. The original free folk, of
These
course.
are all in Latin. I can't. None of these names
It's
work.
a red snapper.
Where are my tackle boxes?
Sea bass.
It's a fucking
It's an axolotl.
a dire guppy. So that's what you got.
Ah,
Tire guppy.
Yeah.
It's
Well-
got horns and
So,
shit.
Oh,
so
it's
it's
fucking-
so
yeah.
instead of being
Bones?
2 inches, it's 5 inches.
No.
6.
It's bigger.
It's bigger.
I don't know. I'm making it up. It's 12 feet long. All right, got it.
All right.
oh, well, I believe in catch and release, so I'm going to cut the line.
No. I'm going to cut it before he can do that. I want his eyeballs to gain his knowledge.
You can try to out-dex me.
Well, I just make an attack roll
On the fish?
on the fish.
But I'm cutting the line.
And you're cutting its eyes, so
Yes.
called shot.
He's got an ice cream scoop.
I'm hitting with a 23.
Melon ball.
Okay.
Minus 2 is a 21.
You hit. Can you give me an additional sleight of hand roll so that you don't just like slash the eye in the middle and you actually are able to like kind of.
18.
Yeah, you. So Ken, you go to cut the line, but Werner just kind of leans forward and very gracefully scoops one of the eyes out.
With his sex.
Very noble of you. It will make him a stronger fish for having a disadvantage.
No, I think maybe you should keep that fish so we can eat him because there's a storm coming. And we
You
may-
scooped his eye and I already cut the line. I don't know what you want from me.
Well, I thought we pulled him onto the boat, so if you cut the line, he's still flopping in the bottom of the boat.
Well, I
yes?
figured I cut the line as he was arching over the boat. I proved a point by being a better fisherman than the fisherman.
The wind is getting really choppy.
Where did this fish land, voice and head?
You said you were just kind of pulling it and letting it.
Pulling it and...
All right, so it skims across the top of the ship, right over your head, so he's able to scoop an eye out as it goes to the other side.
I'm okay with
Eric,
that.
catch that fish.
Eric's below deck.
God damn it.
Viren throws another fishing spear with a 24.
It hits. Do you have this fishing spear attached to anything?
rope.
Okay, it hits.
Great, I got it.
Hold on to it.
I'm holding on to it.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay.
We could use it maybe as a towing
on the
fish.
boat.
A towing fish for a sea serpent?
Now you're gonna have to pull it back into the ship.
Sure. Yeah, boy. I'm weak. So weak from throwing that spear so great.
What'd you get?
I got was it just straight strength?
Mm-hmm.
Then I got an 11.
Okay, so you're not being dragged into the ocean. However, it's not moving any closer.
Okay.
Oh,
You know
boy.
what? I don't even want the fish anymore.
Nope, I have to do everything around here,
The
and I'm gonna
waves-
help.
The waves of the ocean are
15.
getting very, very high.
15.
Okay, Ken, you start to be able to pull it in. However, with the
When he-
rocking of the ship, it's getting very difficult to stand.
16.
Well, Werner is
Okay.
going to take
It's-
cover while he's doing that, and
It's
maybe
getting really close.
Can I hold on to the mast with one hand and pull with the other?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
All right, one more time.
Viren is going to tie himself to the boat. I learned this from my brother when he sailed to Africa.
Glad you got that one in. I was wondering how you're gonna fit that one in. 16.
You pull the dire guppy into the ship.
Oh. All right. Now I'm gonna tie myself to the mast.
Tie yourself.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Werner, what you
Werner's
doing?
gonna bring the sails down and go under deck.
Oh, you want the sails
Bring,
up?
bring sails up.
Sails up.
Sails up? Oh, never mind. I'm just gonna go under deck and hide with Eric.
All right. Anything else you guys want to do?
The sails are up, in fact.
Sails
right?
are up.
Okay.
Just going to laugh at God.
All right. Well, God is hearing your laughter and sending a crazy storm at you.
Dang, no bitch. So yeah,
You-
I'm tied to the mast, so
The
whatever.
ship is rocking back and forth.
Is it
The
rolling?
waves are crashing. It's not rolling. There's no barrel rolls or anything, so I don't have to worry about Star Fox or anything. The rest of the crew on the ship are all on deck, also laughing at God. However, they did not learn anything from their half brothers, so they all get scattered into the ocean, and each of you remains on the ship.
What a bunch of dumb fucks. How do you not
It-
know to tie yourself to the mast?
Even the captain?
What?
Oh, there's no captain.
Oh, not anymore. I see.
Those of you on deck, give me a perception check.
16.
No.
So, with the storm as bad as it is, you have very little visibility,
Okay.
and you can't see or hear where the other warship is at all. So you're just kind of going blindly forward.
So there's nobody on the wheel?
Nope,
There is no
Well, we
wheel.
probably should have tied that.
There is no wheel.
there's no wheel.
Yeah, we should have tied the wheel down so it didn't go anywhere.
There is no wheel.
It's a rudder.
Oh, a rudder. We should have tied the rudder down.
V did not.
But it's too. I mean, you can try and untie yourselves, but you could do an intelligence check, and as long as you get above a 5, it's gonna tell you that's a bad idea.
Yeah, I'm not doing it.
What if we tie ourselves to the mast like a guideline, and then we walk? Even if we get swept off the boat, we're hanging, so we're fine. We just have to pull ourselves back up.
Yeah, just tie
What is?
yourselves.
What happened to your
the,
accent?
To the mast.
I'm not great at
Oh, the
speaking.
storm! The seawater has really softened out your voice.
Yeah,
You
when it goes in
you
your
sound
ears,
good.
When it goes in your ears,
Yeah.
it just messes with your voice, turns you into a Minnesotan Viking.
Yeah, okay.
Hours later.
Well, Eric, how's it going?
I mean, we can have a
You-
whole bit about the few hours you two spend in the hold.
A very
You're-
central
well,
2 hours.
The
All
boat
right,
is
it
really
will be
rocking.
5 episodes now. All right.
Hold
Your
on.
stupid fish your stupid fish arguing anger Tor. Now he's going to drag us all down.
Was that Thor's fish or was that Werner's fish?
Werner's last
Me-
fish.
Technically, it was Ken since Ken pulled it in.
Yes,
We-
but Werner caught it in the first place.
We don't know these things. We
Well,
know when storm come, go below deck.
That's very smart. I did it as well. I followed Eric's very smart lead. Thank you.
Is Viking protocol number 1.
Why did everybody else stay up there and fall off? Except for those 2 dinguses who just tie themselves to mast. What if boat is capsized, then you can't swim and you just drown upside down? It's very dumb.
Well, if that is the God's will,
I guess they won't be eaten by sea serpents, so that's a plus.
Ken, are you
Hours
laughing
later.
maniacally with me up top?
Oh, yeah, I mean, it's all I
so
know how
all
to
you
do.
two below deck, you hear lightning crashing, and just us two just laughing while.
Hours later of that, so you guys might have to be a little hoarse for the rest of the episode. I don't know.
I'm a human. You told us we had to be human. Human beings.
He got you. He turned your jokes around.
Lightning strikes you!
Mark it down.
Mark it down, horse joke. So, hours later, the storm has calmed down, and you see, those of you who are above deck can see land.
Oh, I fell asleep.
Okay, so you see the back of your eyelids. Viren, are you awake?
Yeah, I'm weak.
You see land.
All right. Hey, Ken, we got fucking land ahead. Try and spit.
Sweet, that's why you don't tie yourself to the
Woo.
mast, because then you are
What kind of
incapacitated.
check is a spit launch?
Ranged attack?
So Dex
Yeah,
proficiency?
sure. You're
Great.
proficient with that mouth.
Okay, 21.
Hits. Do you want to called shot it?
Do you snore when you sleep, Ken?
Constantly.
Yeah, right in the
Even
mouth.
when I'm not sleeping, I'm snoring.
So 19,
Right in the mouth. All right.
and it's thick.
Oh, I'm sorry. I guess my sleep apnea was catching up with me again. You know, they say it will be the death of me. All right. Oh, where are we? What
Here's-
time is it? Who are you?
Day?
How
It
did I
is-
get here?
It is daytime.
Is our fish still tied to the boat?
It is.
Great.
Is it a...
It's dead.
Oh, all right.
it's
I
dead.
mean, I threw a spear through it, and it's been
Has
sitting
the
there
shark
for a
skeeting it yet?
Skeeting it?
while. It's on the boat.
No, it's on the.
No, but he has.
It's on deck.
All right, Sharky.
How close to land are we?
You guys are about to hit the shore.
Is there an anchor on this boat?
We should do landing procedures.
It's not technically an anchor. They have a. Vikings could use like a big metal or big rock for that.
It's
but
just
no
a dead
point.
fish on a spear.
The ship is built that
You can just
actually go
breach
right
land.
on the land. Yeah.
Okay.
What's the coast look like? Is it rocky or sandy?
So it's kind of rocky.
Maybe we
Like
should.
Rocky 2 or...
It's there's some coarse sand that doesn't look to be like boulders or anything.
So if we
Okay.
rammed the boat onto shore, it wouldn't destroy our boat.
Do a I don't know
Survival?
survival check.
19.
Yeah,
22.
it'll be fine.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
You guys are tied to the mast.
We can untie ourselves.
Eric comes up,
I
Well,
untie myself.
goes to the front of the ship,
Mhm.
ready for it to hit land.
all right.
So you get a running start.
Ready, shield, sword.
He's ready.
I think
You
Eric's
ready-
kind
Are
of
you
a
gonna
flesh
launch
robot.
yourself?
Yeah.
Okay.
You got cabin
So,
As
fever.
soon as it
uh,
hits land.
Ready an acrobatics check.
Okay,
All right.
it's ready.
Vanna, anything that you're doing, buddy?
Werner's gonna come onto deck and grab a hold of Ken around the waist, maybe.
All right.
Like the Titanic.
Give him a big hug. Sure.
Slit his throat.
He is immobile. It would be the perfect time, but we are on the same team.
You gonna blow a raspberry into his belly button or something?
I told you that one night was just between us and not to get too clingy. Werner, you don't listen very well.
Squirt some.
God bless you.
And Eric, acrobatics check.
3 and 20.
I'm sorry, what?
3 and 20.
Oh, okay. All right. So as the ship reaches land, Eric just launches himself onto shore.
Somersault. 3-point landing.
Yeah, you however you want to fucking do it, you did it. If you want to surf on your shield like it's Zelda, you go right ahead. But you're not going to go that far because it's kind of rocky. But yeah, you managed
not
to
elf.
stick the landing. You look amazing doing it, and now you're on the shore.
Hey, don't go running too far. We gotta tie the boat down so it doesn't go back out the ocean.
He's gone.
Just run
God damn
screaming.
it. That's why we gotta
That-
put a bell
Are you-
around his neck.
Eric, are you just charging forward?
I just charged forward to see, is there like an embankment, a hill or something nearby? I want to try and get a view.
So the
But
beach itself is definitely like as breached as the ship now. You might only have to bring it in maybe 10 feet, and then there is an embankment up a hill to a very dense forest.
We don't see that other ship, do we? Anywhere? Roll by
Look
yourself.
around.
Do you have some sort of spyglass? Maybe?
I don't. With a 9.
No, definitely not.
Yeah.
15.
Nope, you don't see anything except calm waters.
Werner Squirtzog is having the time of his life. He climbs the mast and he gets one of those another 2s with the 0s after it.
Mark it
His
down.
big number.
Very well, very nice. So, you look out into the distance across the sea, and you see nothing.
Yar.
You see a whale breaching in the distance.
Woo! I love the
see-
sound of the whale blooper.
You see some gulls. And as you cast your gaze onto the island, you can see past the trees, there seems to be some kind of smoke rising.
Did we miss the burning party? Is that where Eric is running?
Probably.
Eric's gonna climb up the first tree at the top of this hill.
Okay.
Just scramble up with a 20 athletics.
You make it. You're up on the You're up on the tree, sir. You're tree climbing.
What's over there?
Venner, you can see Eric on a tree. Eric.
Hey,
Ass in
Eric,
the breeze.
look, do you see the smoke over there? I pointed out to him.
I see smoke.
You do.
What is it?
What is it?
Do a perception check.
16.
You see trees, and you see some small billows of smoke in the distance.
It's trees.
Is there a forest fire?
I don't know.
Do a knowledge nature check. So
Call.
nature check.
Call smoke into Bjorn. Rolled a 12, so a 10.
Oh, you don't, oh, that's not good. Well, you basically understand that
Fire
It-
makes smoke.
probably not a forest fire unless it's a bunch of really small ones.
Hmm.
And it seems like it might be coming from past the forest, but you're not sure.
Small trees.
What are you guys doing?
I'm tying the fucking boat down like we're supposed to do.
Okay, sure.
I'm going to
Protocol.
tie myself from the mast
Mhm.
and spend 20 minutes stretching because I'm not going to blow a muscle.
Twist. What the twist?
Tweez. I got 20, so I'm just stretching
You
it out.
were
Yep.
you were feeling limber after a nice.
I got a crit 20 to tie the boat down.
All right, Viren single-handedly pulls the ship onto shore.
Mark it down.
Yeah, Mark. Did you mark it down?
Yeah, totally.
I'm at 1 now.
Look at that.
I'm keeping
Marked.
track.
Got
That's
it.
2.
Did I have 2?
Yeah, you have 2 crits.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Mark, you mark it down.
You mark
I
it.
marked
Mark
it
it down.
down.
Mark it
Mark it
down.
I got it. Mhm.
All right. You find a particularly large boulder somewhere down the beach and just
Okay.
tie it off on that bad boy, and you think it's gonna stick around. You're good.
Then I'll join with everyone else
Oh.
as is customary.
Should we hide anything on the boat in case people come by and look around?
Hide anything on the
Oh, well,
boat?
yeah, I mean the valuables.
What valuables?
This
That's
fish.
why we're here.
All right, I'm going to take this fish down into the cabin.
Okay.
I don't want anybody messing with it.
Put it
Yeah.
in the bed.
I'm going to put it in the bed
Oh yeah.
No, we
and also tuck it in
Okay.
so it's
make
comfortable.
sure you salt that fish.
I punch it a couple times.
He assaults the fish.
You must preserve it so we can eat him later. I kind of want to take the
life
fish.
You know
to the
what?
Smoke. We could smoke the fish.
Stop trampling on my jokes, horseman,
We put a life preserver on the fish.
for safety.
It's preserved.
And then I'll probably get a drink because I'm parched.
All right.
It's been a while.
Just water cooler there next to the bed.
And then I put a pillow on the fish and I go back upstairs.
Whose cabin was that?
Just
Who cares?
probably Eric's. He always spends so much time down there. I don't know what he does. And then I'll start walking towards the direction that everyone else went.
Every sea adventure we make, Eric just sits in his cabin the whole time and stares at the wall.
He keeps looking at a book, but he doesn't know how to read, and he just gets angrier and angrier at it.
What are you?
Unlock your secrets.
Tell me your riddles.
I hate math puzzles.
It's a math book.
It's a Sudoku book.
I don't understand.
What does it mean?
Oh, jeez. And yeah, I'm gonna start walking into the forest with everybody.
All right. Everyone going to the forest?
Into the woods.
Okay. So, as you guys are moving through the woods, it's fairly dense. From where you are in the vantage point, you can't really see the source of ignition for those fires. However, you do hear what seems to be some kind of rustling.
My jimmies.
What?
Said my jimmies.
I thought that's what she said.
And as Eric's
Werner-
jimmies get rustled, we're going to take a break.
Hey listeners, this is Dennis, the world's most okayest DM, here to talk to you about patreon.com/botchpodcast. I understand with the world sort of imploding that money's kind of hard to come by, so if there is any money you can donate to the show, we greatly appreciate it. If you can't, we completely understand. We still have all the levels open, including the $50 level where you get to play with us every other week. That could be D&D, that could be, whatever other game. It's really up to whatever you guys want to do. So if you get a chance, head on over to patreon.com/botchpodcast and support the show. Or, since, everyone's stuck inside, recommend the show to your family and friends, even if they're, prudes. That's fine. I'm sure they will absolutely love it and not hate you forever for having them listen to it. There is one other announcement I'd like to make. Botched is going live on Twitch every single week that we do normal episodes, every Tuesday, 6:30 p.m., starting on May 5th. May 5th is going to be Season 5, rolling the characters, building backstories and all that stuff, building the ship out, sort of getting a lay of the land. Season 5, Episode 1 will be May 12th, 6:30 p.m., so go to twitch.tv/botchedpodcast. Give us a follow, tune into the show. Every single week that we would normally be doing regular episodes, we will be doing those live on Twitch. But if you don't care about watching us perform live on Twitch, we also will be releasing those episodes as per usual on all of your podcatching devices. So we hope to see you there, and we appreciate in these weird, crazy times any support you can provide, whether it be on Twitch, Patreon, or whatever. All right, well, let's get back to the show.
And we're back!
Rolling a stealth.
Okay.
Yes, we should probably stealth our way because this is probably hostile territory.
19 for Vjern.
3 and 20.
Well, Werner has used up all of his luck for the episode, and he has botched his stealth roll, so maybe he is clanging his shield a little bit too much. He's
I'm
confused
stealthing. Bang. Bang.
between the signals for hand signals for stealth and for intimidate, and well, he is intimidating.
All right. You're intimidating trees.
Here I come to slay the day. Clang, clang. Werner is on his way.
Clang, clang.
I got a 19 for
A
my
19.
stealth. Yeah.
All right, so everyone except for Werner is being silent. And Eric is being very loud.
Werner?
Werner.
That's Eric.
Werner.
Werner.
Skvertzog.
Yeah, Squirtsog. Squirtsog is being quite loud.
Dr. Swertzon.
Dr. Squirthog.
The Squirt Hog. Ugh.
That's what we call him. That's his name when he gets drunk.
Covered in
Squirt
hollow
Hog.
spines that just constantly shoot like a milky goo everywhere.
Viscous. You shake it, it gets frothy.
I like
So,
milking hogs. It's good for your complexion.
Hog milk.
Free-range hog milk.
Fermented hog milk.
From their single teat.
oh God.
Straight from the
Just
tap.
more than
One
one
fat
teat.
tit.
I was talking about its dick, but all right.
Yeah, I think that
wait.
they were all referencing the penis.
So wait,
Always
all we can all mammal farm animals that we have, we get milk from them. There's like goat's milk and cow's milk and sheep's milk. Why don't we get pig milk?
We're sitting on a gold mine.
To start
Edit
our
this out.
first
This is
pig
our
dairy
idea.
farm.
How many times have you pitched a different dairy farm in the 4 years of this fucking
It's a lot of
show?
them, and it's I think a couple, like 3 or 4 times, it's been cats.
It's always
Because
cats.
you can do it in the urban environment because you can have them all in the house and you just need little pumps.
Sure, yeah, that house won't smell terrible after one night.
What, just
like
smells
fucking
like milk
Chicken and
cat
turkey
food?
farms smell good.
A bunch
Come on.
of cats in heat spraying milk and
They're like
piss everywhere.
Chained to the wall like the wives in fucking Mad Max Fury Road. Just-
But they're also the chicks that are lactating constantly.
yeah, no, that's
Just
what
a
I'm
mix,
talking about.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, why haven't we done a Mad Max Furry Road yet? Furry road.
Don't say anything. That's season 5.
That's the next. That's the
That's
next
all
one,
of
too.
season
in
5.
space.
Furry road.
Furry road.
So okay, everyone is stealth except for Squirtzog, and the rustling in the bushes around you seems to get louder.
Hey, Russell, you stop it.
You can hear
We've talked
growling.
about this.
Seems to be coming from 2 different directions. In front of you and to your right.
Perception check.
Maybe it is the wolf or some sort of bear wolf, maybe.
19 for Viern.
You can't see anything yet, but you can hear it.
Can I do a
Seems
nature
like-
check to figure out what
Yeah,
it is?
nature check.
Absolutely. While you guys do a nature check, you can tell at least that there seem to be 3 things in the bushes, and they're coming at you very quickly.
12.
20.
There could be dogs. It's definitely wolves.
Probably
Squirtzog.
wolves, yes.
0.
Definitely. Okay, you got a 0. You've forgotten
He
what
went in
you
the
are.
different direction.
What are animals?
What that?
You think it's a bush. Like the plant itself is making noise.
Loud bush.
One growl is worth 2 in the bush.
Oh.
Bush ice, not bush light.
So there's going to be about 1 round before the most likely wolves come at you guys. So we
Werner's
think
going to
that
get
Emily-
out his shield and his Danish axe
Mm-hmm.
and try to get near everybody else.
Is that fruit-filled or cheese-filled?
Of raspberry.
Raspberry Danish X.
Do the wolves know that we are here, the 3 of us who are stealth, that we're here, or do they only focus fire on Werner?
Well, it's
We
going to
don't
be
know.
hard to establish a dialogue with the wolves.
I
Hey,
think I can
there.
find...
Hey,
Hold
wolves,
on.
Are you here
Werner.
for us or him? Okay.
As an outlander, I get to pick a language.
Pick wolf.
I pick wolf.
Maybe that's his
You were
background.
raised
He
by
was raised
wolves
by
You
on
know
the tundra?
Norse wolves. You don't really know English wolves.
And
too well.
Kentucky wolves.
Yeah.
It's
What about-
true.
What about timber wolves?
No.
Wall Street wolves.
What about the Yukon wolves?
Oh, he's got it.
Connecticut.
The Connecticut wolves.
Yeah.
Those are the 2 wolf species you can
Kentucky and Connecticut.
Yeah.
What about teens?
No. I like that
No one
mature
understands
wolf.
Mature wolf puss.
No, that's not what I said. Don't put pussy in my mouth.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Keep that away from
Keep
me.
your pussy out of my
I don't
mouth.
want no minge mouth.
We should have done this live on Twitch.
We'd be banned.
We fucked up. Woo! All right. Well, then, do we get an action before initiative, or are we already in initiative?
No, not yet. We're
You said
one.
we get to prepares.
You can prepare. You can do an action. What would you like to do?
Viern will ready an attack just in case the wolf does come his way.
Okay.
I'm climbing a tree.
All right.
Got my shield and my axe out.
You can either go.
I can go where I want to. I can leave my friends behind.
Okay, and you're gonna do that by climbing the tree. Do athletics.
I don't want to go like to the top of the tree. I want to go like halfway, so I have a little bit of a vantage point
Okay.
below.
So
Does anybody else have a bow or?
You said
No.
athletics?
Hand axe. For throwing.
24.
You managed to get about halfway up the tree. Should be about 20 feet for this specific tree.
Can I not go that high?
You can go however high you want. 10 feet.
10 feet.
All right, you're 10 feet up on the tree.
All right.
What kind of trees are these?
Coniferous.
English fir.
Balsam.
Hey,
And
Ken, be
let's-
careful. Those are meat-eating trees.
Meat trees. All right, let's go ahead and do some initiatives.
Is he your half
And the rest of us were readying attacks, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Werner has a 18s.
I was not readying an attack.
Oh, is a wolf coming near me?
I was readying something else.
Initiative?
But I'll do initiative. 24.
I'm just getting an initiative done.
17.
If we did
Did you
Furry
click?
Road, we can cover Holiday Road.
There you go.
It's Furry Road.
I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about.
Furry Road.
You know it if you heard the song.
It's from
Holiday
Vacation.
Road.
Every vacation movie except for Christmas Vacation.
Nope.
Okay.
You'd know it if you.
Even European vacation?
Yeah.
Sorry, Eric, what did you get for initiative?
4 and 20.
Ken?
5.
Great. And Björn?
19.
Who's gonna be the lucky one to fail me? You.
These two were bad.
Oh, well, let me see how they do on my end. Oh, I think they're all right dudes.
All right, so before your actual turn, 3 wolves pop out of the bush, and everyone that has readied an action may use one. So just Squirtsog, Björn, and Eric, correct?
Yep.
Yep.
So Eric, since you have the highest initiative, you can do your first call to action, or held action.
My ready action was to stand up, arms spread wide, bang the shield, and try and scare them away with either intimidation or animal handling.
Choose one.
Okay.
What'd you get?
Is it 17 either way?
Okay.
They're both the same bonus. And,
it's-
and scream and shout.
The first wolf in front of you definitely jumps back a little bit. Didn't know you were there. Seems intimidated. But the next wolf that comes right behind it gives no fucks. And the first wolf then looks over and goes, all right, no, let's fuck this guy up. The wolf coming from your party's right side, which would be to the east, also doesn't give a shit.
Okay.
Next held action
I
would
guess
be Björn.
I miss.
Okay.
Unless a 10 hits, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't.
It does not.
Yeah.
And Squirtsog.
They're battle
Squirtsog.
wolves.
He's gonna swing with his axe.
Mhm.
With a 24.
And which wolf are you going for?
The lead wolf, the one that convinced the other wolf to not give as many fucks as it used to.
Okay, the one that didn't give a shit.
Yes.
You hit.
And I would also do 10 damage with my Danish axe.
Okay, you swing and slam the blade of the axe into the shoulder of the wolf, knocking it to the side and doing significant damage.
Yes. Are we of a level where we get 2 attacks or no?
No, it's all 5.
All right. Well, I'd like to make sure that I am shoulder to shoulder with my battling compatriots because I have the defender abilities to impose disadvantage.
Okay. And that's all of our held actions, is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Protection,
now we're
excuse me.
going into actual combat. Eric, begin.
The no fucks giving wolf.
Mhm.
Sword.
Okay.
Not time for shield wall yet. 16
Hits.
for 10 damage.
You swing and strike thusly into the wolf's body, causing significant damage. It is not looking good.
I use a bonus action to shove it
Okay.
with my shield.
All right.
I think that's a opposed athletic strength.
Don't look at me. I don't even know how to. Still don't know how to play this game.
Yeah, Phil doesn't know how
What did you
proficiency
get?
works.
I got a 16.
Good, because I got a 3. You push it to the limit.
Push it 10
Does
feet.
that mean it gets a? I get an AOO because of going out of my attack range?
No.
No, because it doesn't leave on its own will. I know rules.
Any other actions for you, sir? Okay. Next up, we have Bjarn.
I'm just gonna attack whatever one's closest.
All right. For you, that would be the Eastern Wolf.
That'd be Ken.
The East Wolf comes from the east to do battle with Björn.
15.
Hits.
6 damage.
What are you hitting with? A spear?
No, I have a Danish axe.
Okay, so 6 damage.
8 damage.
8 damage. You heavily thwack the wolfy bitch and deal significant damage to it. It is very, very angry and hurt.
Zog.
Very, very squirt. So, Squirtzog.
I will press my advantage.
Oh, I dealt 10 damage. I just remember what the +2 I have written down for. I have +2 for having a one-handed weapon.
Okay, it's still up. It's just slightly
How
more
is a
wounded.
15 to hit?
15 to hit is beautiful.
Squirtzog will do minimum damage of 6.
To the same wolf they hit before.
Yes.
Not giving a shit, wolf.
Fuck you, not give a shit, wolf. I'll show you shit.
How would you like to kill it?
I want to cut open its bowels so the shit comes out so it does give shit.
All right, so So it's gonna like jump up on its hind legs and try and get you, and you just kind of laugh and just uppercut with the blade and just
Yes.
Unzip it.
I think you mean upper gut.
you uppercut it. Yes. He slices, he dices, and he kills that wolf. Congratulations.
He makes Julian's fries.
You got 50 experience.
I wish he would make me some fries instead of this bitch-ass Julian.
Don't mark down your experience. It doesn't matter.
We'll stop writing 50 experience. Thank you.
Okay, next up, it is going to be...
Oh, wait. Can I bonus action or secondary action intimidate the other wolves?
You can try.
With the blood gut shit all over my face that I just uppercutted with?
Yes, the blood gut shit.
I am botching.
Okay, they definitely don't care. In fact, they are more ready to murder.
I have said something in Volvish, and I said yes. I am a stupid wolf face, and you should kill me harder.
And they were like, "Yo, wolf face isn't cool," and so now they're gonna try and murder you more.
That's our word.
So it'll be one of the northern wolves. I'm sorry, the only northern wolf.
There's an
does
east wolf.
A 17 hit you.
Werner?
Yes.
Yes, it hurts. That hurts.
Okay.
Hog me.
So it jumps over the body of its dead compatriot and bites you for 9 damage.
That is a lot.
It really is. And then give me a strength saving throw.
I got a 20.
Okay.
Not natural.
As it bites you, it tries to drag you to the ground, but you are just too swole.
Fuck you, wolf. My strength is 19.
Okay. And next up, we're going to have Mr. Ken.
I'm in the
me.
trees. I'm one with the trees.
You are one with the trees.
The trees are with me.
Okay.
How?
Are you Lorax?
No, I have a longsword. So there's a wolf beneath me,
Mm-hmm.
and it's all semi-injured.
Mhm.
I'm going to come down and downward stab with my sword upon its head.
Like a Link sword jump?
Yes, like in
All right.
Smash Brothers.
All right. You're only 10 feet up, right?
Yeah.
And 15 feet is the D6 for damage.
I think it's 10 feet.
It's every
Okay.
10, yeah.
All right. Then roll an attack. Would you be considered the ranged weapon here?
It wouldn't be ranged. It would just be the weight
It's
of
just
my
dropping.
body.
Yeah, but I mean, you're still kind of like trying to aim yourself. You don't want to fall to the side.
You want me to do 2? Do you want me to do
I'd probably do an
athletics and
Yeah.
then an attack?
Give me an athletics and then an
All
attack.
right,
yeah.
athletics first
Just to make sure that you're jumping onto it.
is an 18.
Yes.
And then my attack roll itself would be 24.
Yep.
And I'm doing 10 damage to its skull,
Okay, so
plus crush weight.
you onto its head.
Ah!
Exactly. And the blade goes right through the skull, and so do your feet, and the rest of your body. You just kind of it, and it's totally dead. Also, take a d6 worth of damage.
I'm going to take 6 damage.
Oh, yay.
Max.
Where's the other wolf?
There is only one wolf. It
I'm
is-
going to look it in its eyes and bonus action intimidate.
Sure, go ahead.
And as I say, "Ah!"
Is intimidation a bonus action?
You did it. I wanted to be like you.
I did a second action. Full action.
All right. Well, it's my second action then.
That's
not how
That's
actions
not,
work.
that's
That's
not
not how
how
actions
this works. Whatever.
Let's say
Bonus action.
my attack was a move action.
Your bonus action to intimidate.
How about a 12?
It looks at you, and if a look could give you the finger, you're getting like 6 of them.
Well, I only speak Western
It's
wolf.
like if like Shiva had appeared in the wolf's eyes, just giving you the bird.
They're wolves or birds. Which one are they, voice and head?
It's saying "fuck you." And
I've
you,
already been
and
inside
you,
your friend.
and you.
You'll be next.
But you're cool.
I hate your friends and they hate me too. We have the wildly talented and illiterate Mr. Eric.
I read.
He reads
Yeah,
guts
you
very
can,
well.
You can look at words.
Going after the other wolf.
All right, go for it.
Charge. 23.
Hits.
Oh, no, sorry. 25.
Hits. No, that's too high actually.
You're too high. For 9 points.
All right. Well struck. You deal a nice portion of damage to it.
Shove it towards Wagner.
Who?
Wagner.
Werner.
Squared
Werner.
Skvertzog.
Werner.
All right. You shove it towards the square.
24.
Yes. Duh. All right. Vjorn.
Vjorn's gonna go kill that last wolf.
Do it up.
Get out of there, crit. Let's roll, see if it's any better. Exact same thing again, okay. 15 damage.
What weapon are you using?
Danish hand axe. I critted.
How would you like to kill this wolf?
Is it facing away from me or towards me?
It is not facing you.
Okay. Basically, I'm going to try and just chop it right down the middle of the spine.
Okay.
So then we can split it in half.
Ooh. So,
For roasting.
The roasting.
you slam the axe into the spine, it severs the spinal column. The wolf instantly is paralyzed and then dies.
No, we should have kept it alive.
Interrogate it.
Questions. Where'd you come from?
Where are the other drugs going?
Who do you work for?
Where's Rachel?
It's only water. It's also not your house.
Who is the dog now, man?
And your axe blade is kind of stuck in the spine a little bit.
Maybe I just pulled
Hold on, maybe you can control him. It'd be like a weird puppet.
I have a weird...
You could walk it into town and freak out the people that live there.
Sleight of
No.
hand.
This doesn't work. I just pull the
No
axe.
The
wolf
axe
puppets.
comes out.
Yeah. I try to wiggle, but it just falls right out.
Well, all right. You've defeated 3 wolves.
All right, England is ours. Let's go home.
We should
We
cut
did
the
it.
skins off and wear them.
On it.
Don't wanna waste good wolf skin.
Survival check to skin wolf.
Well, let's.
18.
Who's all right, he's skinning one.
I'll skin one. And
Okay.
behead it.
Who would like to skin wolf number 1, which is the one that you just killed?
I would
Werner
like
got
to, and also
Bjorn.
make a skull cap out of its skull.
Well, how else would you skin a wolf, you idiot?
Who would like
If
to
you
skin...
don't have the hood of the wolf's face over your cap, then you don't skin wolves well.
What's your survival check?
17.
That is to skin it. And you do. Well done. It is skinned. You need to do another check for the hat. Or
Are you
helm.
proficient in
Cap.
survival?
Yes.
Are we all proficient in survival?
Werner,
Yes.
yes, we are Viking
14.
raiders.
All right, so you get the wolf head off. It doesn't look great, but that probably adds to the intimidation factor because there's some bits of muscle and still some skin left. There's like eyeballs and shit.
Okay.
But you can just take the rest of an action to strap it to your mask. You don't have to roll anything.
All right. Yep, I do that.
Who would like to skin the wolf that doesn't give no shits?
I would, because I killed it. And also, I would like to point out that there are only 3 wolves and 4 of us, so someone's not getting a wolf hat.
Well,
Here's the
since
problem.
everyone else has skinned theirs already, I guess I'll just find a local dog in the town up here.
Or
Just
maybe
as
a
good.
person.
Or maybe a...
Skin a person with
That's right, I could
Englishman.
find a puppy human and do it that way.
Squirtzog, give me your survival.
My survival is a 25.
To skin it, well skinned, it's beautiful. Like if
Pristine.
it's as if it was never injured in the first place.
You're a better woodsman than you are a fisherman.
Well, you know, the Squirtzogs are a long line of woodsmen.
Did you say a log line?
Yes, and we have a logging camp, and I was the rebel of the family because I chose the sea because I love the taste of the fish.
And would you also like to make a wolf mask?
Yes, absolutely.
Now, do
A
you wanna
wolf
do
hood,
that-
Really?
Okay,
With
so
my ears sticking out, so it looks like I have wolf ears on the top of my head.
I mean, I thought that was implied, but okay.
So you're
Well, yours is a mask,
This
so
isn't
you're wearing the
just-
face.
Oh, I said
survival.
Skull cap.
This would be like, are you proficient in tailoring?
No.
You're just gonna wing it?
I mean, I'm
My-
proficient in tailoring.
Are you?
VF.
Oh!
Seriously?
Animal handling
Seriously.
and survival.
Okay, but animal handling is
The-
for
the
living animals.
The animal's
Well,
been
it's-
handled.
It's handled.
I mean, he's handling it right
You
now.
can attempt to use your fishing hook and line to modify the skin of the wolf into being like a hood, or you could just have a bloody skin on you that doesn't really.
Well, I'm
it's
gonna
not
try to make a wolf hoodie.
All right.
You could probably use some bark in there to fill it out a little bit.
Do sleight of hand, but you don't. If you're advantaged, you don't get advantage on it.
Well, it doesn't matter because I crit the 20.
Oh, it looks fucking amazing.
Mark it down.
The original cosplayer.
That's his third one.
Mark it down.
And I've botched twice also.
It's even.
All right, and Eric, you're just getting the last
I
one.
got the last one.
All right.
Now, Austin, I'm confused.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking Tropic Thunder panda hat, like the head on top of his skull. That's what I'm thinking for the wolf.
Oh, I thought you were just taking the wolf's skull and like putting it on your mask.
No. On the top.
That's what I hope.
That's
like-
fine.
Like Tropic Thunder.
All right, that's. You
God,
can-
the mask would have been cooler, and you probably would have gotten an AC bonus.
No.
Till the bone shards go into your face.
and then you get
And
more
you're blind.
damage.
You're blind.
Survival check.
Was it 18?
18. You skin it. Looks good. You can do anything with it?
Wear it.
All right, just as is.
Yep.
All right, like tie it around you like a
No,
sweater,
over my shoulders,
like a sweater.
like a cardigan.
So like a white person
Yes.
going on vacation to some weird historical.
Have you seen
town.
my skin?
I mean,
Yeah,
I see
it's right there all over the place.
Yeah, it's kind of bloody right now with that wolf on it.
Yeah.
All right, well, guys, you have 3 skinned wolves. One's missing a face.
Bottom jaw.
Well, the jaw.
Yeah.
Yeah. Skull, what have you.
Eyeball hanging out.
Jaw skull.
Looks good. Very intimidating.
Yeah.
Mine still
Probably-
has the top jaw as like a visor.
Oh,
That's
good.
what I did.
Yeah.
Where's everybody putting their bottom jaws?
We're throwing them to you, you wolfless son of a bitch.
That's all right. I can use them.
I'd probably put it in number 4. That's the bottom jaws movie.
Fuck out of here.
You don't have an Ernest joke for that?
He
You
didn't
piece
fight-
of shit.
He didn't go to the beach. He didn't fight sharks. Jaws
But-
5. Ernest fights Jaws.
Street sharks. Awesome.
You're right. You wouldn't want Ernest to jump the shark on those movies.
So now that you guys have skinned 3 wolves,
I'm gonna make pauldrons of these jaws. I just want to be included.
all right.
Survival.
Just a bunch of bottom jaws. Like
Sure.
Arts and crafts.
18
You make some pauldrons, jaldrons,
pauldrons. You know what? These are now knee pads.
knee pads. All right, knee jaws.
Nod.
You got nagies.
you can have a cup.
Nodgies.
jaw knees.
You can have a cup.
I
You
don't
have-
care
you have
about my
3
testicles.
jaws,
Johnnies.
so you don't have 3 knees though. What are you gonna do with the other jaw?
Extra.
Don't you?
I'm
Don't
gonna
waste it.
pocket it and turn it into a boomerang sometime.
Pocket jaw.
All right.
Pocket
well,
jaw for the pocket jaw.
now that that's done, you guys are in the woods. You got 3 dead wolves in front of you.
It's my cover band.
We should go towards the smoke, I think. Sneakily.
3 Dead Wolves is your cover band? For what band?
3 Dog Night.
God, come on, come up with it. That's where I was going. Well done.
We
What
go
time of
towards the
day
fire
is it?
Do a nature check.
to look at the sun.
I stare directly
12.
into the sun with an 18.
It's soon to be evening, so late afternoon.
Go towards smoke.
But I want to stay stealthy while we do it.
Give me some stealth checks.
Do
I
I get a plus with my knees?
Nope.
You actually
learned-
get a minus.
Yeah.
I learned stealth from my brother when he joined the army.
I thought he was your half brother.
I round up.
All right, Viren, what'd you get?
8 of 4.
Nah, you're not great.
Sorry,
Ken?
5.
Oh, better, but not
It's so much
well,
better.
Not great.
16.
Better, a lot better.
18.
Amazing.
20% better.
16 for Squirt Song.
Okay, yeah. So everyone except for Viren is pretty stealthy. Viren thinks he's being quiet, but the jaw, like the hat and the mask that he have are kind of like rattling a little bit. And yeah, and you got some squishy noises from all the juicy bits that
My
you.
mask is wet now,
Yeah.
so it's just
And so am
There's
I.
wolf blood in your eyes.
I can't see what I'm doing. I'm running into every bush.
These were rabid wolves. Now that's leaking into your eyeballs.
But you guys make it to the edge of the forest, and you can see what looks to be 2 different communities. There's one to the to your northeast, and then there's one further away to just the east.
What do they look like?
small hamlets. The first one to the north has one large building and just like 3 or 4 smaller huts.
He was the son of the king.
Hut jokes.
That's a Hamlet joke.
Pizza.
Pizza.
Yep. All right.
Hut.
Pizza the Hamlet.
And then the eastern community looks to be a little bit larger. There's 2 bigger buildings and about 8 or 9 smaller ones. But if you guys want to do another perception check for me.
Werner got a 7.
Verna doesn't see shit.
20.
3 and 20.
All right.
19.
Bjorn, Eric, and Ken can see even further in the distance is a large
Shimmering light. Oh.
castle-like building. You do not know what it's meant for.
What direction was that?
And that's going to be northeast. As the crow flies, if you were to walk between the communities, you would walk straight towards that castle-like place.
North by northeast.
Yep.
Yep. Splitting the 2 towns.
So where did we land? If everything's north and east.
Have an idea.
As the Werner Squirtsogs.
My idea is we wait for dark, and then we run through the town screaming while lighting everything on fire. Causes chaos, light everything on fire, it'd be great.
That's what we
kill
always
everybody.
do.
Yeah.
Always.
Well, it works every
We
time.
have 100% success rate with it, so it sounds like a good
well-
idea.
Usually we have a superior force, but there are only the 4 of us because we do not know where our friends are, so I don't know if that is the correct choice in this instance.
Yes. Always correct.
Hold on.
If 1 or 2 of us just runs through town screaming with the wolves and the weapons, and then the other people are sneakily lighting fires, they might think the 2 are connected and freaking out.
They think maybe we are werewolves who can light fires?
Yes.
On it. I'll go now.
No.
Should we maybe send the one that's not wearing wolf pelts and talks like a normal person into one of the towns to maybe talk to him like a normal human?
You think you
do you
talk like a
speak
normal
English?
human?
I do speak
You
English.
speak fairy?
No, I do not speak fairy.
Well, I speak Fish and Werner. Viking Sog.
Maybe we should get horses.
Yes,
Oh,
we should steal
wild
the
horses? We're just gonna.
No, it's a town. It's probably got a stable for us to steal horses.
Or at least
Probably
like
one
some
horse
kind
or
of
a
town.
barn. It's England. It's not like
Is it?
New York City where there's no
Hey, is
horses.
there mountains or anything around?
The only elevation that you can see is going to be that castle that seems to be at the top of a very steep hill.
We're in Finland.
Sorry. I wrote Schindler. So bad.
This is why we can't go live.
What's wrong? There's nothing racist about Schindler. It's an elevator company.
It's a defunct elevator
It's
company.
not.
They're no longer listed.
It's fair.
And that's how you do a smart Nazi joke.
I wasn't
That's,
doing a Nazi
that's a
joke.
good. That's Twitch approved.
Doing an elevator joke. Anyways, that's my
what's-
plan.
All right. What are you guys doing?
Because if we wait and maybe send me in as a scout, then I can get a lay of the land since we're kind of don't really know where we're at right now. We don't know where the storm pushed us. We don't know where the other party is. All we
And
know
if-
is
if we
that
keep
there's
watch-
wolves.
If we keep watch, we could maybe see them if they all attack at night. And if they don't, we should attack at night. Or if we could just get jobs and join the community. We probably have marketable skills.
I mean, most of you showed how you could skin a pelt really well.
We could make a leatherworking business. Or
Fur
cosplay.
trappers.
Sven's Leather Daddies, leatherdaddies.com.
I say we burn everything to ground.
Yes, that sounds
Take
nice as well.
valuables, kill peoples.
Hold up in the ship.
Yeah.
We should sleep in the tree while we watch overnight and see with the information.
Oh, no, that wasn't me saying yes to that idea. That's just me marking something down.
Well, that you
Finally.
mark down to you.
No, I'm not. This has nothing to do with you guys. It's what's going on in the world around you.
All right, what do we want to do?
Take a nap.
Yeah, but let's just go perch up in a tree, for a little bit?
We should watch them for a day to get information on their doings and happenings and maybe what that big stone place is.
Ken,
Yes?
I'm hungry.
Well, there's a fish back at the boat.
I'll see if I can scrim up some
It's in your bed.
vermin, like rabbits or...
You guys just killed 3 wolves.
Well, yeah, but they
we
desecrated
could
the
roast
meat
them.
as they...
No, no,
You don't eat wolves?
Don't eat
Yes,
dogs.
we do. They make us strong.
No.
I'm pretty
fry
sure
up
I'd
those
eat a
wolves.
wolf.
Odin would get so mad at you.
Or maybe we'd gain the power of the wolf.
Yes, that's what Werner was thinking.
Haven't you ever been hungry like a wolf?
No, I eat regularly. Like every two hours.
All right.
Snacks, mostly. With 2 big meals.
Eat 6 meals a day.
Yeah.
He's trying to bulk.
What are the people... So can we see any people in the distance, like the town or whatever?
It's a little too far away to make them out individually. You can tell that there are people moving around. However, it doesn't seem to be a very busy time.
What's the...
What do they look like? What type of clothes they got?
Humans.
Color is their skin?
Humans.
That doesn't tell me any of
You're
those.
pretty
You
far
can-
away.
You
All right.
see things moving.
I think we should
Yeah.
creep up.
What's the distance between us and the towns?
It'd probably take you about, I don't know, half an hour to get to the closer one, which is
And-
the northern town, and then probably twice that to get to the eastern town.
And what's between us and there? Is it open field? Is it woods all the way there?
No, you guys are at the right at the edge of the woods. It is majoritively an open field with some of it has been cultivated, some of it is looks like they're working on cultivating it, tilling it for plants or for livestock. But
What kind of plants are they growing?
you can't really recognize what
What
any
color
of
is
this.
it?
You don't really know. It's
I don't know what colors are.
green right now.
Okay.
Later, it's gonna be like darker green because there's gonna be less light.
What if we burned their crops?
It's green. It'd take forever.
And then it'll be red for a bit, and then black.
So are there farming huts between now and the towns?
Here and there.
Ooh,
Scattered.
Werner has had a brain picture of an idea. So we should wait till nighttime, set a fire to their crops, and then when they come out to stop it, we will sneak into
We
their
kill
town
them.
and burn that down as well. And then when they come to there, we will burn them to death.
Or we just sneak in their hut while they're sleeping and kill them and skip the fire part, where more people would see it.
Well, then how is Werner supposed to get an erection?
By fucking the corpse like you always do. I don't know.
The fire has to happen first.
Well, why did you take the eyeball out of the fish if you weren't going to fuck it?
To gain his knowledge in the sea, and we are now off the sea, so we should eat some eyeballs of the peasants after we kill them.
He makes a good point.
But all the treasure is probably in that big castle.
I pulled the eyeball off of Werner's Vier's wolf helmet, and I give it over to Werner's. Now you have the sight of the wolf.
Constitution save.
He's good at that.
I got me an 18s.
It's fucking delicious.
Yes, I love the taste of eyeballs.
You like
Thank you.
them raw.
Raw balls.
Raw
They
balls.
just burst in your mouth after you crunch on them.
It's like a
Yes.
gusher.
like a zit.
Like a gusher filled with yolk.
Yolky pus.
All right, I'm going to make my way towards the closest farm barn.
Okay.
I will follow.
It's
Wait,
probably going to
yes.
take about 10 minutes to get to that one.
Let's get there.
But I'm going to do it as quietly as possible.
Are we waiting
Okay.
until nightfall or just doing...
I'm doing it now.
Okay.
We're still far away out from the city.
Okay. I will still.
17 on my stealth.
You're feeling stealthy, baby.
15 for stealth.
You're feeling stealthy.
Natural 20 for stealth.
Oh, no one knows where Eric went.
Ben,
Not even Eric.
Eric's gone.
He's off the
What'd you
reservation,
get,
man.
Squirtzog?
Squirtzog got a 10.
You're feeling
Average.
stealthy, but the rest of your party is like, oh, this loud motherfucker. Squishzog. So as the party stealthily and in some cases non-stealthily reaches the first farming hut, that's what we're going to call the episode. Thank you guys so much for listening to this In-Betweener. We will be coming back with a regular campaign in the coming months, which we will be letting you know. Until then, enjoy the fruits of our labor, and this time we don't mean our testicles.
You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Spotify, and Twitch at Botched Podcast. This episode of Botch was brought to you by the Patreon producers, His Lord and Majesty, Big Jim, Zukari, He Who Was Steve, The Nucky, Chronic Ejaculator, Skinnerd, Chris Wisdom, Stiggy, Shanda Panda, Lousy Apples, Daniel H., and Sparkle Brony 69. You can support the show many ways by heading over to botchpodcast.com/store, where there are pint glasses, shot glasses, coasters, stickers, prints, shirts galore. You can go over to patreon.com/botchpodcast and financially support us that way, like our newest patron, Nick Kosser, the lead guitarist of Gozer. Thank you very much, my dude. If you have the time, please head on over to iTunes and leave us a 5-star review. We are currently out, so if you want to get in there, time to do it is now. Thank you to Gozer for intro and outro music. More of them over at Gozer_music. And as always,
When you're just hanging out with your family in the woods, doing the things that you love to do, hunting for prey, basking in the sun, just pooping, peeing.
little poo-poo, little pee-pee.
Little playful barking, and 4 drunken, shirtless idiots roll up and murder you and your family. Howl Botched, and we'll hear you.
See you next week, nerds.
Botched Podcast is proudly part of the Giant Size Team Up Network. For more shows like ours, head on over to www.giantsizeteamup.com.
Did you guys see that volcano explode in Indonesia?
Nope.
Man, it was kind of dope because there was a lightning storm happening inside the ash.
Geez.
That's pretty cool.
It was really cool to watch.
That's called a summoned demon.
It's called the apocalypse.
So they summoned a demon.
It was funny because yesterday they got their first cases of corona, and then today the volcano blew up.
I thought
They're
you
having a
started selling
bad.
Corona
They're
there?
having a bad week.